Hello, welcome to the Impact Wrestling Review with me, All Things Wrestling, joined as always by KK and Dave from Crack Screen Productions. How are you two doing?
Doing all right.
Doing a lot.
Good. So, yes, Impact was very interesting. I mean, it's the first show Dave actually watched that wasn't a clip show.
Thank
No,
God.
I got one before the New Year's.
Yeah.
Because this is now the fourth week I've watched Impact.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we kicked off with a match between Crazy Steve, Ace Austin, Blake Christian, and Casey Navarro. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
Overall, this was a preview of the Super X Cup. The winner was Crazy Steve. A good win for Crazy Steve here.
Well deserved.
Yeah, very, very, very good match.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Yeah. We then had a very, very good promo cut by Tony Khan and Tony Schiavone. Like, obviously, Don Callis took shots about how AEW was created and saying that he's the reason it was created, blah, 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 blah. And then Tony Khan's like, no, I did this, this, and this. Overall, Tony Khan put a really good promo on for this segment.
Yeah, it was a paid advertising from AEW.
Yeah, it was a really good segment. We then saw the Omega Boss with him and Gallows and Anderson.
Family reunion.
Overall, it wasn't anything, but it set up for later tonight. That was the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
We then go to Cody Deaner and Joe Doering versus Cousin Jake and Rhino. And you know what? They cheated to win. They cheated.
But he transformed completely with a new look.
Yeah, Cousin Jake chopped his hair off. Overall, he gave a low
Trimmed
blow.
the beard down, didn't they?
Pardon?
Chopped the hair off, trimmed the beard.
Yeah, it looks completely different. Yeah, obviously, Cousin Jake refused to wrestle Cody Deaner, trying to talk sense into him. Eventually, that led to Rhino getting low blowed and losing. After the match,
there's a new meaning to the Deaner DDT.
Yeah. And then they beat the shit, tried to attack them, but Tommy Dreamer ran down and challenged for a no DQ match at Hard to Kill. Him, Cousin Jake, and Rhino versus Cody Deaner, Joe Doering, and Eric Young, which would be a very good match, I think.
Old school rules, 6-man challenge.
Yeah, so basically it's a force count anywhere, no disqualification match, so it should be decent. I mean, it's got Tommy Dreamer and Rhino and Eric Young, and it's not going to be bad, is it?
Wish it was team elimination.
Yeah, that'll make it even more interesting. They should do that more, but they don't. I love elimination matches like that.
Yep.
Then Matthew Palmer, a independent wrestler who was security last week, who tore Moose's shirt, was interviewed, and he's like, I'm not going to stay home and be shamed because I tore Moose's shirt. I'm going to come in and try and take the opportunity. He's got to survive 3 minutes with Moose in the ring.
And he does so thanks to help from Willie. Willie.
Willie Mack. But we should get to that soon, because that was alright. Then AC Romero was investigating Johnny Swinger about Larry D being framed, and Swinger pointed the finger at the Knockout, saying that they framed him. So it looks like we're not finished with this story yet.
Yeah, I thought it was over with the Who Shot Johnny Bravo.
But apparently not.
Yep.
Then we get Taya Valkyrie challenging Gianna Perazzo to a Knockouts Championship match at Hard to Kill. Should be a good match. Ty Valkyrie
Yeah.
not my favourite, so I'm not megally looking forward to it.
Have we entered the age of the what does she call herself? The
Virtuoso.
Yeah.
I think we have.
Ty wants to end it
Yeah.
before it even starts.
Then Rohit Raju approached Chris Bay and said that he forgives Bay for wrestling himself into the X Division title match at Final Resolution. They need to work together to unmask Manic, and so they can get the title and decide between the two. TJP then walked in and was like, I haven't seen Manic for ages.
Yeah, they want to get to the bottom of the Manning mystery.
Yeah, I love how the fact that Hit Raju is so stupid he can't even clearly tell it's TJP, even though everybody else knows. It's funny. Then we go to the knockout semi-final tag team championship tournament match: Havoc and Nevaeh versus Jordan Grace and Jazz.
Yeah.
The match was pretty decent, actually.
It was.
Yeah. Jordan Grace with that beautiful escape.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Jordan Grace and Jazz just couldn't do it, and they lost.
Yeah, they're gonna have a match next week, the two of them.
Havoc with a huge powerbomb.
Yeah, that's a devastating powerbomb from Havoc, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. It'd be Havoc and Nevaeh versus Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz at Hard to Kill to crown the new Knockouts Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Jazz and her tag team partner from tonight have a match this coming week.
They do.
Yeah.
It's at Genesis, so this Saturday, which should be decent. Then they cut. The Motor City Machine Guns and Rich Swann cut a promo, just talking about Kenny Omega and that. Then they went outside to try and find them, but they got ambushed.
And got the shit kicked out of them.
Very good segment. It's nice to finally see Kenny Omega do something.
Yeah.
It's nice to see them do something with Kenny.
They're all trying to prove, like, who owns the place.
Look at this. Carl Anderson actually gets to wrestle matches, unlike in WWE where he only got one singles match and it was being squashed by John Cena.
He deserves to be a singles wrestler.
Both, I'd say, out of all three of them, Gallows is the weakest, and that's saying something because Gallows is a really good wrestler.
Remember when WWE had him doing like singles gimmicks like Fetish and all that cringy stuff?
Oh, Festus, I remember that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Then, as Dave said, Matthew Palmer won his Moose 3-minute challenge because Willie Mack distracted Moose.
Oh yeah,
Looks
I
like,
forgot that came later.
I hope this means Matthew Palmer will actually become a proper wrestler, because I always like it when they bring new people in an interesting way, and I think this is a way to do it.
Moose didn't need more than 10 seconds.
No, Moose could have beat him in like 5 seconds.
Yep.
Then we had the weirdest segment of the entire night. Ethan Page was in therapy with Karate Man. Karate Man is Ethan Page.
Yeah.
They're having a match at Hard to Kill.
Yeah, I was confused by that. That kind of, I was like, even I knew that they were the same person.
The challenge has been issued.
This is going to be interesting to see what the hell they do for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to Sami Callihan versus Eddie Edwards in a match that ended up being a no contest.
They didn't waste no time to get started. Just, tearing each other. It was
just a big brawl. I didn't even think it kind of started, but it pretty much ended in a no contest. It was some point, at which point Sami Callihan hacked the lights, revealing that Alicia Edwards was in a cage.
Yeah, they were slamming each other on the apron, and then on a steel chair.
It was a brutal exchange. These two
destined.
never play nice with each other.
They're destined to fight forever.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, and then they obviously Eddie went to find Alicia, found her, but then got double teamed by Ken and Sammy Callahan.
Yeah, he got brutalized.
Like,
And then on Hard to Kill, it's gonna be barbed wire massacre.
which I don't get this. I'm reading this review and it said this person said this was terrible start to finish. Did this person watch the same thing we watched? This was my favourite segment of the night.
Everyone has different opinions, I guess.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, for how it started, it was just your typical run-in and beat down.
And then they did
with
it
a little
good
more
twist.
brutality. Yeah.
Like the Alicia Edwards in a cage was a very nice twist that I didn't see coming.
Yeah.
What would you all rate Impact?
Maybe 5.
Oh, you're not very pleased with this show.
There's good parts and bad parts.
What do you say, Dave?
I was thinking a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
I was in and out for parts of it.
I was going to go probably 6.5. There was enough kind of stuff that I was kind of like sitting there and being like, meh. But overall, it was a good show, just not exactly great kick-off to the year for some of it. I don't know, maybe the 2 weeks off didn't help because obviously everything feels stagnant now and they've just had to reboot everything again. We've got Genesis coming up and hopefully that'll be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then tonight we got the New Japan stuff.
Yes, we've got New Japan in the morning. Make sure you
I'll see what I can do about being around for that.
Yeah, sound. I hope you do.
How long you figure it's going to run?
It'll be about 3.5 hours, so you will not make it to the end of it.
Okay.
That will
You know
make
what?
it
I might just do that just to prove you wrong.
I don't think you should because you'll be too tired from that. You're already kind of tired today.
Yeah, no kidding.
You got AEW tomorrow.
Yes, wow. And then no New Japan until the 17th.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I got a phone call from KK to wake my ass up on the stream, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed this review. Like, share, subscribe, and we shall catch you all later. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.